Have you ever wondered if avoiding sweet drinks was actually doing more harm than good? If you're living with diabetes, you've likely been told time and time again, stay far away from anything sugary. But what if there's a twist to that story? Recent discoveries are flipping the script on sugar and health. Believe it or not, 5 naturally sweet herbal drinks, yes, drinks with real sweetness, are helping people take control of their blood sugar. They're not artificial, they're not loaded with chemicals, and they're nothing like the sugary traps you've been warned about. Brand new studies coming out of American research labs reveal something powerful. The natural compounds in these 5 sweet herbal teas can help regulate blood sugar levels and even ease insulin resistance. So much so that doctors who once warned against all sweetness are now encouraging their patients to include these drinks in their day. They taste incredible, cost next to nothing, and you can grab them at your local store. Before I tell you exactly what they are, go ahead and hit the like button so more people managing diabetes can hear this. Because on this channel, we face the fight together. First on our list is peppermint tea. Have you ever taken a slow sip of peppermint tea on a quiet afternoon? Just the aroma alone can bring back memories. Grandma's kitchen, soft music playing, maybe a cool breeze through the window. But peppermint tea is more than just comfort in a cup. For people over 60, especially those managing blood sugar or feeling those little everyday aches, it might be one of nature's most overlooked helpers. What stands out about peppermint tea is how quickly it goes to work when your stomach's not feeling right. A lot of older folks deal with indigestion, bloating, or that heavy feeling after a meal. Peppermint tea, it helps settle things down. It gently relaxes the muscles in your gut and keeps things moving. No complicated routines, just a warm, refreshing drink that brings calm to your belly. And if your back's been acting up, or your knees feel stiff after tidying up the house or walking a few blocks, there's something to this tea. While it's not a cure for joint pain, many seniors say it helps take the edge off muscle tension. Just enough relief to help make the rest of the day more manageable. Another bonus? Peppermint tea tastes naturally sweet, no added sugar needed. That cool, minty flavor has a way of satisfying you without spiking blood sugar levels. And since there's no caffeine, you can sip it in the evening, even right before bed, without worrying it'll keep you up. Let me ask, have you ever woken up with a tight feeling in your head or a bit of pressure around your temples? A warm cup of peppermint tea first thing in the morning can help ease that discomfort. It relaxes the head and neck muscles gently, giving you a light lift without reaching for over-the-counter meds. Here's something simple to try. Boil some water, drop in a peppermint tea bag, or a few fresh mint leaves if you have them. Let it steep for 10 minutes, then sit somewhere quiet. No phone, no distractions. Just you and the steam. That alone can feel like a reset for your mind and body. And speaking of the mind, ever have those foggy mornings where you feel like your brain's still waking up long after your feet hit the floor? Peppermint tea has a way of sharpening your focus without the jitters of coffee. It's not a burst of energy, more like gently pulling back the curtain and letting the light in. One of the best things about peppermint tea? It's easy to find. You don't need to order from specialty stores or spend a lot. Just check the tea aisle the next time you're at the market. Many stores even carry organic options that taste especially crisp and clean. Now let's talk cravings. If you've ever found yourself reaching for cookies or sweets late at night, try sipping a cup of peppermint tea instead. The flavor tricks your brain into feeling satisfied. No sugar, no guilt, just a cooling, refreshing way to wind down. Some folks even like to brew a pot in the morning, chill it, and drink it over ice with a few slices of lemon. It's a great way to stay cool in the warmer months and still feel like you're treating yourself without reaching for sugary drinks. And if your feet or ankles tend to swell by the end of the day, peppermint tea's mild anti-inflammatory benefits can help ease some of that puffiness. Pair a warm cup with a bit of rest, and you've got yourself a moment of real self-care. It's also helpful if you've been dealing with sinus pressure or a stuffy nose. The steam alone can open things up. You don't even have to drink it. Just breathing in that minty aroma can offer some relief. It's one of those old-school remedies that stood the test of time. Feeling tense or a little anxious lately? You're not the only one. A lot of older adults carry quiet stress without saying much. Peppermint tea won't fix everything, but it helps you pause, breathe, and feel just a little more at ease. If you've been feeling a little out of strength or you're just after a natural way to feel a bit more balanced, peppermint tea could be a great place to start. It's not a miracle fix, but it is soothing, steady, and backed by centuries of use. And sometimes, that kind of quiet support is exactly what the body needs. Now, before we explore the next tea, take a quick moment and let me know in the comments. Have you ever had peppermint tea? Just type peppermint so I know you're here with me. I read every comment and I'd really love to hear your experience. Now, on to our second sweet herbal tea, cinnamon tea. Warm, familiar, and naturally comforting. This one feels like autumn in a cup. But don't let the cozy flavor fool you. Behind that rich, sweet taste is a powerhouse of natural compounds that researchers are calling a potential game changer for people managing type 2 diabetes. Here's what makes cinnamon tea stand out: its uncanny ability to mimic insulin. Yes, you heard that right. Certain active compounds in cinnamon, like cinnamaldehyde, can help your cells respond better to insulin. That means your body doesn't have to work as hard to move sugar out of your blood and into your cells where it belongs. That's a big deal for anyone struggling with blood sugar spikes after meals. And here's the best part: it's sweet all on its own. There's no need to add sugar or honey. Just steep a cinnamon stick or a bag of cinnamon tea in hot water, and you get this smooth, naturally sweet brew that satisfies without sabotaging your glucose levels. But the benefits go beyond blood sugar. Ever feel that afternoon slump creeping in? When your energy dips and your focus drifts off somewhere else? Cinnamon tea has this quiet ability to bring you back. It stabilizes, not just your blood sugar, but your energy and mood too. It's the kind of balance that doesn't shout. It just helps you feel steady. And if you've been keeping an eye on your heart health, who isn't after 50, you'll be glad to know that cinnamon has also been linked to better cholesterol and triglyceride levels. That means while you're enjoying your cup, you're also gently supporting your arteries and circulation. Now, let's talk comfort. Cinnamon tea has this grounding warmth that makes it perfect for evenings, or chilly mornings when your joints feel stiff and your hands need a little help waking up. Some people even say it helps with mild inflammation, especially after a day of being on your feet or doing chores around the house. Here's something simple to try. Add a slice of fresh ginger to your cinnamon tea while it steeps. The combination is soothing, gently spicy, and fantastic for digestion. It's like a little massage for your stomach after a heavier meal. Cinnamon tea also makes a great swap if you're trying to cut down on snacking. That sweet, spicy flavor signals to your brain that you've had something satisfying. And that can make all the difference when cravings hit, especially at night. You can find cinnamon tea in nearly any grocery store. Or if you're the DIY type, just grab some whole cinnamon sticks, break one in half, and let it simmer in water for about 15 minutes. The smell alone will make your kitchen feel like a cozy retreat. So if you're looking for a naturally sweet drink that actually helps you manage your blood sugar, supports your heart, and soothes your spirit, cinnamon tea might just become your new daily ritual. Alright, tea lovers, let's move on to the third naturally sweet herbal tea that's making waves in the diabetes community, rooibos tea. Now, if you've never heard of rooibos, you're in for a treat. It's a deep red herbal tea that comes from the mountains of South Africa. Naturally caffeine-free, softly sweet, and incredibly smooth, rooibos is one of those hidden gems that more people are finally discovering. And for good reason. What sets rooibos apart isn't just the taste, it's what's inside. This tea is packed with unique antioxidants like aspalathin, which researchers have found may help lower blood sugar levels and improve how the body uses insulin. That's not folklore. That's real science backing up what generations of people in South Africa have known all along. And here's something special. Rooibos doesn't cause the blood pressure spikes that some teas or coffees might. In fact, it may help reduce tension in the blood vessels. That means for folks watching both their blood sugar and their blood pressure, rooibos is like a two-for-one kind of tea, gently supporting both without overstimulation. Let's talk taste. Rooibos has this naturally sweet, almost vanilla-like flavor. No bitterness. No need for sweeteners. It's the kind of tea you can sip slowly in the evening, after dinner, when the day starts to quiet down. Just you, your cup, and a moment to unwind. And if sleep's been elusive lately, if you're tossing, turning, or waking up at odd hours, rooibos might help you ease into rest. No caffeine means no racing heart, and its mild calming effects make it a lovely nighttime companion. Some people even brew it strong, chill it, and sip it cold before bed as a gentle ritual to signal the day is done. Got digestive issues? Rooibos is a natural anti-inflammatory, and some early studies suggest it may calm the gut and ease mild stomach irritation. So if dinner didn't quite sit right, rooibos could be your gentle after-meal helper. And for those of us with skin concerns, dryness, irritation, or just the natural wear and tear of time, rooibos is also rich in zinc and alpha hydroxy acid, both known for their skin-supporting properties. Some people even apply cooled rooibos tea to their skin like a toner. If you want to try it for yourself, look for red rooibos or organic rooibos tea bags in your local grocery or health store. It's often sold alongside herbal teas. Brew it just like you would any other tea. Boil water, steep for 5 to 7 minutes, and enjoy. Want to elevate the flavor? Add a slice of orange peel or a cinnamon stick. It's divine. So if you're looking for something naturally sweet, deeply soothing, and packed with compounds that actually support your blood sugar journey, rooibos tea might just be your new favorite. Now let's talk about the fourth sweet herbal tea that's quietly becoming a favorite among people managing diabetes, licorice root tea. Yes, licorice, but not the candy. We're talking about the real thing, the root of the licorice plant, which has been used for centuries in traditional medicine across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. When steeped into tea, it creates a naturally sweet, slightly earthy brew that feels smooth on the tongue, almost like it's wrapping your taste buds in velvet. But the real magic of licorice root tea goes far beyond flavor. Scientists have found that licorice root contains compounds that may help regulate cortisol, the body's stress hormone. Why does that matter for blood sugar? Because high stress, especially chronic, quiet stress, can drive your blood sugar up, even if your diet is on point. Sipping licorice tea during stressful moments may help bring your nervous system back to balance and give your body a break. It's also showing real promise in the fight against insulin resistance. One particular compound, glabridin, has been studied for its potential to help cells become more responsive to insulin, helping sugar move out of the bloodstream and into the muscles where it's needed for energy. That's a big deal if you're trying to keep those post-meal spikes under control. And it doesn't stop there. Licorice root is naturally soothing to the throat and lungs. So if you've been dealing with a lingering cough, dry air irritation, or that scratchy feeling in the morning, a warm cup of licorice tea might offer some relief. Some folks even say it helps with acid reflux, acting like a gentle protector for the stomach lining. Here's a simple way to try it. Drop a licorice root tea bag or a few thin slices of dried root into hot water and let it steep for 10 to 15 minutes. You'll notice the sweetness without having to add a thing. It's especially nice after a meal when you want a dessert-like treat without the sugar. Now, one important note, licorice root tea is powerful. If you have high blood pressure or take certain medications, talk to your doctor before drinking it daily. This tea is best enjoyed in moderation, maybe a few times a week, not every single day, unless a healthcare provider gives you the green light. Still, for those who can enjoy it, licorice tea offers a unique combination. It's sweet, calming, and potentially supportive for both blood sugar and digestion. A few sips might be all it takes to understand why ancient healers held this root in such high regard. All right, we've come to the fifth and final naturally sweet herbal tea on our list. And if you're someone who craves something fruity, floral, and refreshing, this one's going to speak right to you. Hibiscus tea. Bright red, tangy sweet, and beautifully bold in flavor, hibiscus tea isn't just pretty in the cup, it's packed with health benefits, especially for those keeping a close eye on their blood sugar and blood pressure. This tea has a tart, almost cranberry-like taste, but with a subtle natural sweetness that makes it incredibly satisfying. No sugar required. Now here's the exciting part. Studies have shown that hibiscus tea may help lower fasting blood sugar levels, particularly in people with type 2 diabetes. The secret lies in its high antioxidant content, especially anthocyanins, those rich red pigments that give hibiscus its color. These compounds support insulin sensitivity, reduce oxidative stress, and even protect the pancreas, which plays a key role in blood sugar control. And if high blood pressure is also on your radar, because let's be honest, it often comes hand in hand with blood sugar issues, hibiscus tea pulls double duty. Research has shown that just a couple of cups a day can gently reduce systolic and diastolic pressure over time. That's the kind of quiet support that really adds up. But here's something you might not expect. Hibiscus tea is also a natural mood lifter. That vibrant color, the refreshing taste, and the ritual of sipping something warm or iced, it can brighten your day, especially during those moments when you're feeling low or tired. It's a simple pleasure that does more than you'd think. And speaking of iced, hibiscus tea makes an amazing cold drink. Just steep it strong, chill it in the fridge, and pour it over ice with a slice of orange or lime. It feels like a treat, but it's actually helping your body find balance. Some even like to blend it with a touch of cinnamon or a sprig of mint for an added flavor twist. No sweetener necessary. It's also a gentle diuretic, which can help reduce bloating and support kidney health. And for those days when you've had a heavier meal, hibiscus tea supports digestion and may even help ease that sluggish, too full feeling. Just one note of caution. If you're on blood pressure medications, speak with your healthcare provider before drinking hibiscus regularly, since it can enhance the effects of those meds. You can find hibiscus tea bags in most grocery stores, or you can buy the dried petals in bulk at natural food shops. Just 1 or 2 teaspoons steeped in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes is all you need. And trust me, the color alone makes it feel like you're drinking something special. So there you have it. 5 naturally sweet herbal teas that are not only safe for people managing blood sugar, but actually support better blood sugar control. They're simple, affordable, and rooted in real science, and they prove that you don't have to give up sweetness to stay healthy. So there you have it. 5 naturally sweet herbal teas that not only satisfy your cravings, but actually support better blood sugar control, heart health, digestion, and more. These aren't just old remedies, they're backed by modern research and trusted by people around the world. Whether you're sipping peppermint to soothe your mind, cinnamon to steady your sugar, rooibos for calm energy, licorice for gentle support, or hibiscus for a vibrant boost, each cup is a step toward feeling better naturally. Small choices like these can make a big difference, one sip at a time.